from T. Kieselback wants to know, Gibbs, how do you use the I form out of Denver? Is there I form you like out of Denver? We already gave away some good Denver plays last week. Corner Strike in episode 208. If you need it, we gave away Denver plays earlier in the season. They have gun ace. They have gun doubles.
Take the defensive stick, sir.
You have really warm hands.
I have really warm hands, I do. Gentlemen, everyone in the chat, everyone watching this on YouTube.
Notebooks out or no?
Get your notebooks out and welcome. We are about to go down to big. That's my intro.
All right.
I big.
It's a grown man's formation.
It's a grown man's formation.
Okay.
So I have a whole routine. I like to come out and do a 1-3-1. So what that is you have 3 tight ends on the field.
Now this is I form tight.
This is I form tight. This is specifically the one I like to use.
Okay. There's not an I form big.
No, I call it I big.
But it's I form tight.
It's I form tight. Yeah. Big. I form tight. Sure. It's a formality.
Just for the crowd.
It's a formality.
Just for the chat.
It's a formality.
I don't lie to the people.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at VG Mighty P.
I liked it.
He's back.
I just want to make sure the chat doesn't get confused.
No.
We call it I big for fun.
I big for fun, but it's I tight.
I tight.
I tight. So first off, I want to take this from an I tight formation, and then we're going to turn it into a single back trio formation to mesh it together. It's more about the personnel that shows up to your opponent than it is about the actual scheme. So what I've gotten into the habit to recently, and I've had a lot of success, is
Denver playbook,
I form tight, and also taking a look at single back trio.
Ooh.
So what I do though is I sub in and make sure that in both formations I have 3 tight ends on the field and I have 1 running back and 1 wide receiver. So in I tight, it's already that way as long as you have a tight end at fullback. So I have 2 plays I like to come, or a couple plays I like to come out in here. Primarily it's the PA boot slide is the play I like to come out. Let's move the rock back. And the reason I like to make the personnel that way is because when I come out in either formation, they won't have a tell of what I'm in. And they're very unique, different sets. Like this is a pound the rock set. The other one is like a little more passing.
So when you sub that guy in, it says 1-3-1. You're not doing it to audible between.
No, you can't.
You can't. I know, but you want the numbers to show up the same on the TV.
Correct. You got it. So here's the first play. And this is, you don't want to come out and just run this because like you have to set the tone of running the ball. But the reason why you come out on this is because your quick audible down is a halfback ISO, which is nice. You can run it to the left, inside run, or you can play maker run it to the right.
I hear the ISO is good.
It's really good.
I gotta hear Wolfman tell me that the ISO
really
is good one more time.
It's really good.
The Raiders are good one more time.
And the other beautiful thing about the Broncos playbook, it's one of the best playbooks in the game in terms of stock audibles. Your quick audible right in this set, halfback stretch. Very nice run. Very, very nice run.
Very, very good.
So you like in this instance, I would run the ball up the middle as an ISO. The middle of the field is open, especially with Derrick Henry. Like you pound the rock. When they give you the edge, you take the stretch. Now this passing play, what I like to do is the far right tight end Ertz. I put him on a fade, and then I just run the play. I want to go to Selleck or I want to go to Aguilar, the deep route. But then you have the thing with this is you have to take what the defense gives you. Sometimes you have to throw to RB. You almost never throw to A. He's there to clear out the zones to make space for X and B. So if RB's there, you take it. Like right there, I'm forced to take that and just get upfield. A lot of this will depend is that a right edge.
Who do you like at that fullback tight end spot?
So I use Gronk, Jared Cook, and then the backfield is Hero Charles Clay. Hero Charles Clay, one of the most versatile players in the entire game. He's got great run blocking, he's got pretty good catch, he's got good speed, and he's 6'3". I really recommend that if you didn't have, like, you should have him on your roster if you did the Hero in the beginning of the year, but great ball player. You really need to take a look at the containment on the right side. Like, do you have the ability to get outside the pocket here? Like in this instance, I have a little bit of room right there, and then you fit that pass in there. Because the flats, if the flat goes down to RB, you have him. If you have time in the pocket, you deliver the ball to X. Now, off of this, you have another play. So once you run the PA and you get the ball in the right hash, you can come back and run this. It's no setups. It's kind of the same read. Like where are my guys open? Does that open? The flat open? Does the post to Gronk open? But primarily you pound the rock from this set. I absolutely love it. Have a ton of success with it. You can come out in the Power O. Power O works really well.
Because then you get the stretch.
You get the stretch, the ISO, and the Power O. It's a really good way to run the ball.
Rushing attack, huh?
Yep, absolutely. So the Power O.
What's your run percentage versus your pass percentage?
I run 60%, 65, 65, 60%.
How often do you throw that flat route to the tight end?
when I call that play, 50% of the time I throw it to the flat.
And then 50% the crosser?
The middle crosser, and then like 40% the middle crosser, 10% the deep post.
Okay.
So now the last play that I run from here, of course we're going to have a post built in. Y dig, right? So the Y dig.
Oh, I can dig it, Gibbs.
So what you like about this is it's the Z spot route. So what I like here, I drag X to give me a quick read, and then I do a smart route to the B route. I don't care where it is on the field. I don't care if it's 2nd and 2. I always smart route it because you need to shorten the route.
Oh yeah.
So the purpose here is look for the drag, not open, and then like time in the pocket and deliver. Here that guy broke off. I should have thrown to the drag. But what you want to do is you want to deliver the ball. This is a way to make them respect this area of the field. That's the whole purpose of that route. Make them respect that. Like keep that in the back of their mind that you can always go to that route when you need it. And that's a great way to get a big conversion because a lot of times they don't expect that. Like save that for late in the game and then go to it when you need it.
Right.
This is like one of those special plays. Like save this for when you need a 3rd and 20. They won't see it coming. Or like a 2nd and 20. It's a good opportunity for it.
Right. It's weird. Yeah.
Right. So that's the base of the I tight. Now what works off of this as well, Singleback trio. So the way I set this up here is you already have one tight end over here. Then I sub in 2 tight ends on the far left side of the field. So let's just put Selleck there and let's put Burt in there. And then I look at my receiver. I use the Brandon Cooks, the 87 Brandon Cooks. So let's just say in this case you put Darren Sproles. You want to use a fast, shifty guy, right? The play I come out in is the bubble screen. So, bubble screen. The first thing I'm looking for here is I count the defenders on the left side of the field, and I see that you have a corner, and then you have a deep safety on the left side of the field, and then where is ultimately a pass rusher from this set. So what I notice is if I have the numbers game advantage of like more blockers on the left side of the field, I default go to the bubble screen. And the way you run it is you snap the ball, you hold left trigger, and then you just throw to B. He catches it, and he makes his own like momentum and goes upfield. So that's the whole key. Like, even with the way you have there, I would still run this. Like, because you don't have enough defenders over there. Like, and see, I let him just go. I'm not controlling him. Because if you control him, you're going to stutter step and you're going to mess up. And it's important that you throw a left trigger and B throw to him, and then let him do his dirty work and get upfield for you. So let's show it again. Like, if you were to play, go to cover two. Like, again, you're in a cover 2. Guess what? I have the numbers game over there because you only have 2 guys. I got 2 blockers. I'm okay with that. Like, good. And the reason you have tight ends in there, they hold the block.
Right.
Hold the block
I
for
like
me.
that idea.
So now that's gonna what is that gonna do? That's gonna force. Okay, they're probably gonna bring up the safety in the box. Like they're probably gonna go to cover 3 or something, or bring the safety in the box. That's fine. Then after that. I have a quick audible down, which is the run audible down.
Yeah, because they're just gonna
if they're gonna open that up and take that away, sure, okay, go ahead, do that. Open up the middle running lanes, and then it's a numbers game. You read. Do they have more defenders out on the edge? Okay, they do. Run the ball. They have more defenders to stop the run in the middle of the field. Okay, go to the bubble screen. The bubble screen in this case is an extension of the run game. You're looking at and saying, does the defense have more defenders out wide or do they have more defenders in the box? You then count those defenders and then you take what the defense gives you every single time. You don't force it. You don't force the run when the run's not there. You don't force the bubble screen just because you want to throw the bubble screen. Now, off of this, we're going to go with an old setup of the 4 verticals from last year. So what I like to do 4 verticals here is I do a max protect because I want to block the halfback, and then you drag the tight end. What works really well here is the verticals on the left side of the field, they pull all the zone defenses away from this drag, and that like almost gives you a free 3 to 5 yards. And if it's a cover 3, if it's a cover 4, if it's a zone blitz, you're going to get a tremendous number of yards on the ground because all those zones are going to drift away, and then you just have to get upfield with your tight end. He breaks 1 tackle, you fall forward 10 yards. Now, that's that read there. The last play I like to run from here, or I have 2 other plays, but it's the play action boot, which is the same audible, same play fake as the zone weak. Now, this is very similar to that eye tight version of what we like to run. So you have Ertz on the right side on the release. You can do this. You can put him on the fade, which will open things up more. But you have to remember, like, your backside might get a little muddy. But your idea is that you can throw to B, you can throw to Y. You have a lot of different deep crossers that hurt them when they're trying to protect a lot of things that are short.
Yeah, and you're going to get a lot of situations where if they try and clamp down on the run or on the bubble screen, and you're going to get
Right.
as you roll, that
Yep.
defender's coming down, run quarterback or pass over his head.
Yep. And then I like doing this right here a little bit. This is very similar to what I did out of the Browns. You have that post, and then you can throw that post like with the motion. It runs delayed, and you're going to try and roll out to those guys on the right side. But what you really are like, with the motion, you're looking to hit. You want to hit him as he goes over the middle of the field here, like contain, 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 and then you go for a user catch there with that. Now the last version is the quick audible up. What I like to do here is I max protect again, and then I place B on a drag. I put X on an in. This is a bunch of crossing patterns, but they're all really short. So if I need 1 yard, 2 yards, and I don't feel like I want to run or I just want to change things up, you have a lot of crossers in a lot of good areas of the field that makes it really difficult for your opponents to key in on all of them.
Especially if they're getting used to that deeper flow of routes, you know what I mean?
Right, so here it is again, you max protect. And if you want to clear out, always put that streak, that fade there. He helps clear everything out. So like in this instance, I'd throw that right there, and then you just pick up 4 or 5 yards. And that's the whole point of it, little dink and dunk routes. 2 annoying formations. When you go back and forth between them, your opponent has to say, oh God, is he in eye tight? Because I got to play run defense. Right. Oh, is he in the single back trio? Oh man, I got to stop that stupid bubble screen. So they take very unique ways to stop them, but they also have a lot of ways to attack deep downfield, and they have a lot of annoying tendencies to them. This entire scheme here, both the trio and the eye tight, are complements to your main formations, which are the gun snugs, the gun bunch formation, and the gun wide trips open with the wide receiver fork.
Good stuff right there, guys. Denver Broncos playbook. Check it out. Go back to older TWIMs on the channel and see if you can hit it up. Go over there on YouTube. Make sure you give the channel a follow. We go over stuff like this every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. You can check out and see if something fits your game